You won't believe it, but I listened to an album recently. You must hear Jimi Hendrix Bold as Love. It'll enchant you. This song is simply amazing. You have to tell me what you think after listening. This email looks ordinary, but we all know that C1 hates the singer, so why listen to his songs? Even crazier, most emails CC'd to Boss Langston. But this email was only sent to Operations Director Bournes. He forwarded all emails, saying he loves something he hates. This is a signal. Dixon quickly found the sixth song called Little Wings. Oddly enough, Czech got inspired by the name and soon dug up a defense project document, and the project is called Little Wings, New Era's biggest contract to date. Total is 9 figures. However, the document doesn't detail Little Wings. All we know is they even made some shady deals with a senator named Lavey to push the project. Mentioning Lavey, O'Donnell said he knew him well. His politics and voting shift like the wind for money. To know about the project, they might have to talk to Lavey. But wait, politicians are always guarded. No worries, because their legislative aides are the real puppet masters. These legislative aides are responsible for assisting legislators in drafting proposals, and they are not accompanied by bodyguards. It's intriguing that O'Donnell happens to be particularly skilled at getting these politicians to open up and spill the beans, and in no time at all he found information on Lavey's legislative aide, Boyd, and it turns out he had multiple DUI arrests back in college and dipped his fingers in a bit. He only got to where he is because of his parents, and would you believe he's attending a music fundraiser tonight? What a perfect time to get close to him. Time is of the essence, so they split up to tackle things, and soon O'Donnell finds himself in front of 2 drug dealers. They thought he was a cop and took off running, but Jack thinks the dealer is just being clumsy, and without a second thought, he pockets a bag of white powder. Jack even gives him a piece of advice: get a new job, dude. Meanwhile, Negri and Dixon have arrived at Operations Director Bourne. They were about to kick in the door, only to find it ajar, so they barged in, searching every inch of the place. Unfortunately, no one was there. Messy clothes and expensive jewelry hinted at a hasty escape. But then, they stumbled upon a bag full of cash, making them rethink their assumptions. Did this person seriously hide the money behind them? So the Blue Crew concocted an elaborate plan at the concert to set up Director Lefevre. Dixon pretended to be lost, and casually bumped into Boyd, claiming he couldn't find his seat. Sure enough, the creep took the bait, and when they sat side by side, Negri knew they had this one in the bag. While they enjoyed the concert, outside the theatre, Jack and O'Donnell were busy too. They followed Dixon's hunch, continuing to analyse the numbers left by France. Just then, O'Donnell wrapped up with his 2 little troublemakers at home and noticed Jack looking exceptionally pleased. You look pretty cheerful. Did you do the math? It all adds up to 2197. Whatever they are, they were successful only 1547 times, but here's the kicker. Subtract those 2 numbers. It gives 650 failures, just 650. Every 100k always linked. For the 650 songs details, ask the legislative aide inside. Just then, Dixon had finished the concert and walked out with Boyd, saying his car was just around the corner and they could go have some fun. Awesome, let's hit a party. Jack watched from afar, knowing the big fish had taken the bait. In the car, Boyd wanted to start, but Dixon pulled out white powder, suggesting an appetizer. Boyd was so eager he didn't think twice before taking a hit, only to turn and see a flashing light stuck to the window. Boyd, 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 Boyd. The warning flash came precisely from Czech's good friend, Detective Oscar. You don't want to have drugs in your car, do you? After smoothly inviting him to the station for a cup of tea, disguised as federal agents, Czech and O'Donnell were thrilled. When Boyd asked for a lawyer, O'Donnell switched to persuasion mode. Too late, because by the time we got here, we already have a story. It's about a presidential policy minister in the wrong woman's car. It's quite the sticky situation. When Boyd heard the name Little Wings, he immediately tensed up. Czech and O'Donnell exchanged glances, ready to drop the bomb. I should probably call you, yeah? It'll ring up. Boyd's wife shall definitely want to hear about that sticky lady. Should be terrified. You understand, a happy wife truly means a happy life. In desperation, Boyd had no choice but spill the beans about everything he knew without any reservations. Turns out Little Wings is merely a code name for novel missile defense software that the military is currently in the process of actively developing. Initially meant to protect commercial airlines, but one day, an airline unexpectedly came calling. Let me guess, which airline? It's New Era. New Era claimed that with a few tweaks, this software could be used in military missiles, effectively countering all known defense measures. Once fired, it can hit any target in the sky. LaVey believes this software will lead the US military into the future, so he pushed for the project. Although Boyd insisted it was to protect the nation, everyone knew the threat it would pose to society if the software fell into the hands of terrorists. All your worst fears wouldn't happen. New Era is super safe. Both their companies are executing this. 2 companies? What do you mean? New Era has 2 bases.